Barbarian became a classic many years ago. Its trademark roundhouse sword swipe would neatly decapitate your opponent. With this noble heritage behind it, Barbarian is now bursting out of retirement and onto your PS2. You can have up to 4 players on screen at once, using the multi-tap accessory, along with an additional 4 computer-controlled characters. And there's a range of characters to suit every fighting style. There are 12 arenas to fight in, each of which has numerous areas and levels. All the scenery is interactive, with the stronger characters throwing trees around, whilst the more agile will be clambering all over the place. And pull off enough of the special combos, and your magic bar increases to the point that you can unleash one of the impressive magical attacks. Despite the fact that the graphics may not be up to Dead or Alive 2 or Virtua Fighter 4 standards, the versatility of the fighters and the interaction with the environment more than makes up for any shortcomings. Tetris won't go away. It's back once again, and this time it's played out on 6 different planets, each with its own twist on the standard gameplay. Your task is to visit each world and beat them at their own game.
4, 3, 2.
The 6 worlds variants are Classic Tetris, which you should know well enough by now, Square Tetris, similar to the classic version, but you also get points for making and clearing squares of blocks, Cascade Tetris, where widowed blocks fall into the spaces below, Sticky Tetris involves digging through the blocks and clearing the bottom line. When pieces fall next to a matching piece, they stick together. Hotline Tetris requires you to clear the marked lines, with the higher lines scoring the most points. And finally, Fusion Tetris gives you atom blocks that need to be connected to the fusion block at the bottom. Manage that and you cause a cascade. Music and dancing games are really beginning to take off, and now we have a new title to add to the growing ranks. Meet Guitaru Man. Amidst the battle with the Granvillian family, the only thing standing between the people and certain doom is this young boy and his Guitaru. And you thought Parappa the Rapper was weird. Keeping with the rhythm, you need to shoot, duck and dodge your way to victory. To do this, you have to press the right buttons to proceed through the particular rhythms. And also use the analog stick to position yourself on the right chords, so that each beat sounds just right. There are multiplayer modes for up to 4 players and a wide range of musical styles, running the gamut through rock, groove, reggae, jazz, J-pop and techno. As Fatboy Slim pointed out, music is the new weapon of choice. Everybody loves Taz. He's a great, straightforward kind of guy with simple desires such as eating everything in sight, spinning madly around the scenery, and shouting incomprehensible gibberish at anyone who gets in his way. But Yosemite Sam has other ideas. He's out to capture Taz and has put up wanted posters all over the place. Taz will have to whirl about the place destroying posters and generally being hyperactive in his attempt to get back home to Tasmania. As Taz, you get the chance to crash through solid objects, eat everything, shout and spit at people with nets, dress up and even try the ever so subtle sneaking tactic. With all the audio elements from the cartoons, along with several other well-known characters, really bringing the Warner Brothers universe to life, Taz Wanted looks set to devour a lot of your time. Meet Mr. Mosquito, the first ever mosquito simulation for PS2. Despite an utterly weird premise, this is probably the best game to inflict on mentally impaired party guests since Rez. Mr. Mosquito has settled down for a blood-sucking life in the home of the Yamada family. Each level requires you to get a good proboscis full of blood from a particular family member. You'll need to outmaneuver them in order to reach your specified feeding spot, and then you're on your way to the next level. Well, the blood drinking itself is just a matter of twirling the right analog stick in the prescribed manner. The trick is actually getting there. If those pesky humans spot you, then you'll enter the battle mode and have to try to hit their relax points without getting yourself squished. It's all very bizarre, but extremely addictive. You'll soon be itching for a chance to play. It's not every day that a game turns up giving you the chance to conduct an orchestra, but that's exactly what Mad Maestro is all about. As the conductor, you get to control the tempo, volume, and the various instruments that make up the music. This is done through a combination of pressing the buttons at the appropriate times and matching the strength of the button press to the colour of the timing mark. Blue requires the lightest touch, known as pianissimo, and red indicates the fortissimo sound and the heaviest press. There are 34 pieces of orchestral music included. This is Hungarian Dance No. 6 in D major from Johann Brahms. You will also get to try your hand at the William Tell Overture, parts of the Nutcracker Suite, and in the Hall of the Mountain King, among plenty of others. And as if that wasn't enough, there are plenty of expansion discs already in the works.